I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen, hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. May all your Christmases be white. It's empty. Tinsel!
Oh no, that's my name.
You're always in trouble.
I'm not always in trouble, but I think Santa is mad.
Christmas tinsel?
Merry Christmas!
I brought you a present.
Yay!
No, don't touch it. Don't
Okay.
touch it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Would you like to see what it is?
I want to see my present.
It's fragile.
Okay. Nicole wine, I love Nicole wine.
I do too.
Oh, good.
Did you bring me a present?
Oh yes, I did bring you a
Ooh.
present. I'm glad you asked. I almost forgot. You can see here. Here you go. Here you go.
You already drank it.
I was thirsty.
Tinsel.
There was like a glass in there.
Let's drink my wine.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's drink your wine. Okay. Okay, so, is there more wine?
There's a lot more wine.
Yeah, okay, good.
We'll do this one, but I also brought us a little Chinhamblanc.
I love Chenin Blanc because it's cold, so I hope it's
Ooh.
extra cold. That's my favorite temperature.
And then I brought a little Merlot.
Good, good. I like Merlot. I love all wine.
And have you ever had their Perigee? Oh, it's a Bordeaux blend. It's so tasty.
Oh, I love Bordeaux. All the kids there are very good, so they always get lots of gifts.
Speaking of wine, did you remember to pick up all the wine for us to deliver and give to Santa?
Nope. I forgot. I forgot the wine.
You always forget.
Yeah.
Is your
Well,
brain full of marshmallows?
yep, and eggnog.
What are we going to do?
We'll have to get it from Santa.
We're gonna
That's okay, Santa loves us.
He might not love us after this.
He loves us.
Well, let's have a sip of wine
Okay,
and let's
okay.
get to the wine shop and go figure this out.
I'm excited. It's my favorite color too. Red. When's Santa's sleigh?
Thanks for giving us a ride, Santa. Someone over here didn't want to walk very far.
I don't want to walk, and I'm sorry I drank your wine, Santa, but you can't drink and drive.
Yeah, thanks for looking out for me, Tinsel. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, Santa.
All right, should
I'm
we,
so excited for the ride.
Bet you are.
so should we get this show on the road?
Yeah, let's go. Tell Rudolph to go.
All right, on Dancer, on Prancer,
I'm Rudolph.
Tinsel, on Rudolph.
Woo! Oh, yay! Go faster, Santa!
Slower.
Rudolph, faster! Oh, yes. Oh, this is so much fun! Oh, my gosh, yes!
I'm gonna be sick.
Faster!
You're gonna scare the reindeer.
No, they're not scared. I talked to them earlier.
Well, everything will be fine as long as you remember to get the wine for our wine friends at Tastings.
I forgot it, but it should be there. That's why we're going there,
What?
Santa. Yeah.
What? You forgot the wine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't tell him that part.
No.
You could have told me before we got to Belarus. All right.
Right? Belarus?
All right, well, let's go to the wine shop. I think they've got the wine there, so let's
Thank
go.
you. We're going.
All right, on Dancer, on Prancer. Come on.
Yay! Yay, Santa, go!
All right, here we go. We're going into Boise.
Woo! There's the warehouse.
Hi, hello, wine merchant.
I can't look down.
Yes, you can.
All right, here we go, over the Capitol.
Yay! Yay!
All right, here we go. Return on the Park Center. All right, there we go.
Bye, Park Center.
All right, here we go on Apple Street. Here we go.
Yay, that was fun. Rudolph, you're great.
Guys, we made it.
That was a wild ride. I love how Rudolph just goes.
He's one of my favorites for
Mine
sure.
too. He's got the red nose. That's my favorite color. Anyway, Oh, I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite Christmas song?
I think it's I'm Dreaming of a Wine Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
What's yours?
I love them all. I love all Christmas songs, but I think my least favorite is Last Christmas, because I don't like the idea of a last Christmas. Like, technically it's called Last Christmas, and so what if it is about last Christmas? That makes me really sad that you don't have another Christmas.
I don't think that's what the song's about.
But technically it's called Last Christmas. So technically,
I'll give you that.
yeah, it is technically, so that's sad. Anyway, I almost forgot. My name is, in case you didn't know, my name is Tinsel, and today I have with me in the shop to explain why we have these wines here is Poinsettia, and she's my best friend, and she also goes by Pointy or Flower and Jessica. And then obviously you know Santa. This is Swanky Santa, but also I've heard he goes by Scott, which you'll have to explain to me someday. I don't get that. Santa.
That's his human name.
Santa's not a human.
No, but he has to have a fake name.
Oh, don't do that to me. Okay. Anyway, we have these Nicole wines today, and they're really good for Christmas and Christmas gifts, and they're also really good for drinking. So I have Santa and Poinsettia here to explain why. Yeah? Want to start?
Let's start. Let's start with your favorite because it's cold.
It's cold out.
And you love cold
I'm
things.
Sure, I love cold things. Snow.
Starting with a little Chenin Blanc. This one's great for if you need to buy a white wine for somebody around the holidays because the rest of what we have is red.
Yes.
Your other favorite color.
My other favorite color.
So fun.
Favorite temperature, favorite color.
And if you've already bought somebody a lot of presents and you just need to find something to throw at them that they're going to love, this is an awesome option. Here you go.
Yes.
Ooh, look at that.
It's not eggnog, but I like it more than eggnog.
Do.
It makes me feel good.
Santa, you know a lot about wine. You have the biggest wine cellar I've ever seen. We're not allowed to touch it.
Mm-mm. I did go in there once.
Don't tell him.
We'll invite you soon. So this is Nicole Chinhamblanc, 100% from the Yakima AVA, from 4 different vineyard sites. Each of the vineyard sites planted roughly in 1978 or 1979. And Nicole sources the most Chenin Blanc of any winery in Washington.
Santa.
I got all my notes. Sam tries to keep everything in his head, but not everything. He fits in there.
Where's the map?
So, Chenin Blanc usually comes from the region of Loire. Also goes by the name of Vouvray. But the difference here is between Vouvray and Nicole Chenin Blanc, because Nicole Chenin Blanc typically is a little bit more dry, less sugar involved than the Vouvray counterparts. And so you get a little more crispness, a little more acidity.
Yeah.
It goes with so many different foods.
It has
Bright
a nice body.
snowflake.
It fills my mouth with some nice body to it. This wine is very nice, and I would like a bottle, Santa, for Christmas.
I've already got a case for you.
Okay,
Will you share?
No,
Don't drink it this time.
I won't share. It's mine. I was a good girl.
So this wine is typically the one that the winery workers celebrate because it's the first wine they release of the new vintage. 100% stainless steel, no oak whatsoever. What would you pair with that?
Everything.
Marshmallows?
Happiness.
No.
Candy canes?
I don't know. It has a lot of body to it, and there is a little bit of an oiliness, and I just, honestly, I think I would like it with a chicken dish maybe, or my Christmas salad, or eggnog, or marshmallows.
Stop yourself right there.
Gummy bears.
Well, most of those would work. I'd probably draw the line at marshmallows, but.
What about an orange chicken?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
that would be
an
good.
orange
perfect.
glazed chicken I think would be really good with this because I get a little orange note on this. I
I
don't
do
know if
too.
it's just me, but there's a little orange.
Absolutely, that's a perfect tasting note. Good job,
Sounds
Tinsel.
really good. Thank you. You hired me.
I did well.
Oh, I have to dump it.
I
Dang
don't
it.
want to do that
I
either.
don't want to.
Ooh.
I should.
This
wanna do
is
the
one
intro?
of my favorites. So I love Merlot. I always have. But Washington, I love Washington Merlots. This one is a nice little combo because it comes from 2 different vineyard sites, which is where the next 2 come from.
Oh.
And so it's a good combo of what we're about to try as single vineyards on the next 2.
Oh, nice.
I love this wine.
Absolutely. You also notice that the first wine had a darker black label, and the next 3 have white labels. That denotes the white labels are the estate wines. The black labels all come from the Columbia Valley.
Fancy wine.
It is fancy.
Fancy wine.
Absolutely fancy wine.
And white label for Christmas? No.
I'm dreaming of a white label.
Oh, that's your favorite song.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So the Merlot, I believe, is about 79% Merlot. The rest is Cabernet Franc and a little Cabernet Sauvignon. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
Bunch of big boys.
Yeah, very
Yes.
big. Lots of tannins. Good structure. This wine.
The nose is very nice.
Absolutely.
It's very Christmassy, and it is a big wine. I want this by my fireplace a little bit. Kind
That
of
would
want
be
it.
good.
Yeah.
I want it with like a rack of lamb.
Oh, yeah.
Will you make one of
Maybe.
those for us this year, Santa? After we're done with all of the gifting?
Yes, we can swing by one of the nice shops we have around here in Boise and pick one up and we can throw it on the
Nice, yeah,
grill.
yeah, yeah, go shop local, Santa
Absolutely.
says. But you shop local. I mean, we build local.
Absolutely.
We make the stuff.
Except for the wine. We pick that up.
Yeah, they make it.
They make it for us.
They make it for us.
We can't do that.
But they have their own elves, so they have their own winemaking elves.
They're also pretty cool.
They're kind of stuffy.
I wouldn't go that far, Tinsel. Another line.
I don't hang out with the winemaking elves, but I drink
You're
their-
just a toy elf and a candy elf?
yes,
Yeah,
candy
what a
and toys.
surprise. Forgetful elf.
And eggnog.
So a lot of people have this misconception of Merlot that it's kind of a baby Cabernet or it doesn't actually have enough body or weight to support an entire meal. But this one, I think, flies in the face of that logic.
Yeah,
It's a big
absolutely. I
wine.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
So this one's about 35% new French oak for about 18 months. We're going to steadily get higher in the oak percentage as we go up here.
Yeah, this sounds silly, Santa, but I can kind of tell that it is, French oak instead of that American oak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fancy oak.
It's
Yeah, it
fancy
has more of that
oak.
kind of caramelized note versus
Yeah.
like the suntan lotion. Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good, and I know all the boys and girls in France are very well behaved.
That they are.
Mhm.
They can make a really good barrel over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are called
Those are
Cooper
good barrel.
elves.
Cooper elves.
Cooper elves.
I like it. Medium toast Cooper elf.
Are we
Cooper
ready
elves.
for our next fancy wine?
They look like gnomes.
So the
Ugly.
next wine is the Perigee, which I always love the Perigee because it's a little quicker to drink than its counterpart, the Apogee.
And it starts with a P like your first name.
Poinsettia. Let's see if I can do this. The
You can do it. You're smart.
It's magic. It's all magic.
Woo!
And Santa, you have to teach me your magic.
At least 2 glasses of wine a day. That's really all the magic is.
Well, then I
We're
should
good
be
at
really
that.
magical.
Cheers.
I should be better than you.
Ah, the Perigee. So this is the yin to the Apogee's yang. 100% Seven Hills Vineyard. Interesting thing about Seven Hills and Ferguson, they all kind of are on the Oregon side of the Walla Walla Valley. It's
Oh.
a nice big long strip of land that several different winemakers have purchased. Marty Clubb from Nicole, as well as the Figgins family from Leonetti. And it's all kind of encompassed in this project they called Sabine. So you have multiple different vineyard sites about, well, I have a piece of paper here that
Well,
shows you.
Santa has all the maps because he has to drive the sleigh.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this project is very unique because it allows people, aspiring winemakers and viticulturists, to purchase land that already has the water rights built in. That's really important in the Northwest because you can apply for water rights. It'll take years and years and years and years to get, way beyond what it would take for actually planting a vineyard site. So this allows you to skip that step and go right into an area that is very highly sought after. So they've been working really hard with a lot of different people, creating a very sustainable environment. It's all certified sustainable and salmon safe.
Oh,
That's
So-
nice.
yeah.
So that's really what we're highlighting with these last 3 wines, is this particular region within Walla Walla, which is really cool.
So you said some are for sale?
Yes, they still have all the places here, all the vineyard sites, at least as of this printing. All the dark portions, or the brown portions, those are all parcels that are still for sale. The green portions already have vineyards planted in them.
Let's buy one, Santa. That's what I want for Christmas.
That's what we've been great elves.
You gotta be a little bit better than that. All right.
I drink too much eggnog and wine.
You drank my wine on the sleigh.
You're not allowed to drink and drive.
I know, but still.
I'm
All right.
thirsty.
This is where Seven Hills is. The next wine, Ferguson, comes from this part right there. So Seven Hills is really important. It was planted basically in the early 80s, the first couple blocks, and then expanded later on in the 90s after Marty got on hold of it. Right now there's 3 owners of Seven Hills. There's Nicole, there's Leonetti, and there's Seven Hills Winery.
Bunch of good boys and girls.
Absolutely. They make some really good wines.
They make good wine.
So it started out as less than a 20-acre parcel, and now Seven Hills is almost 200 acres.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's grown quite
That's
a bit.
a lot of wine.
A lot of really
That
good
is,
wine.
yeah, that's really good. And I changed my mind. I think I want this one by the fireplace.
I can see that.
You could
Listen.
have them both.
Yeah,
Get
All
greedy.
3.
Get greedy. Get greedy.
yeah. I'll have all 3 by the fireplace. This one's a big one too.
It is a big one.
Yeah.
This one can lay down for a while too. If you're
Yeah.
not feeling like you've been the best girl or boy this year, you can always put it away for a year that you feel like you deserve this one.
Oh,
Along with the
yeah.
next one.
Oh yeah.
Like you might want to do that because it's not been your year.
I had a good year. I just get thirsty. I really like beverages of red color and cold.
These
Don't
are good
we
ones
all?
to like.
Yes.
Very good ones to like.
My favorites. These are very good.
So
And-
should we cheers one last time before
Well-
we move into the last wine?
Oh sure,
On-
yeah,
on to
I'm always
Ferguson.
down
Here
for
we
go.
a cheers. Yeah, this is good. I also want this with my Christmas dinner.
Mm.
What are you having for Christmas dinner?
Duck. But I don't kill the duck.
How does
Where-
that work?
I find it and then it's from the lake and I cater it, so I don't eat the duck. I just hang out with the duck and I have dinner with the duck.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So
I'm gonna have
having a duck over for Christmas.
Of course. The rest of us are probably gonna have nice steaks or prime rib, which this would be perfect with.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
have marshmallows and eggnog, but I have it with my duck.
What's your duck's name?
Ducky.
Of course it
Original.
is.
Okay, moving
All right.
on. Ferguson. So Ferguson, was that 2011 the first vintage of Ferguson?
That would be absolutely correct.
And I think it won a big, big award.
What
It
was that
did?
award?
I think Decanter gave it the Bordeaux Blend of the Year award
Wow.
up against every other Bordeaux blend.
I get
Including
to
Chateau
cater-
Lafite Rothschild,
Wait.
including Chateau Margaux,
Wow.
including
All
Mouton
of-
Rothschild.
all of
Yeah.
All of them. So here we are 6 years
Wow.
later, and the wine continues to be amazing.
So where does Ferguson get its name?
I think it's so Marty's in-laws, actually, who started Nicole,
Oh.
their last name was Ferguson.
Oh.
So this is their estate vineyard, Ferguson, and they started it. And I think 2 or 3 years after starting Nicole, Marty and his wife moved back to Walla Walla, and Marty started running the winery and also as the winemaker. So he's been doing that now over 30 years.
Oh.
That's a long, long time
They
to
are
be
good boys
making
and
wine.
girls.
They are. They've been doing a
They
really
did
good
something
job.
for their in-laws.
They did. So now the in-laws get to drink the wine and Marty gets to make it.
Good boys and girls do
Yes.
things for the in-laws.
So yeah, so it's named after them, which is really cool. And this wine continues to be a hit year after year.
I should name something after Mrs. Claus's parents.
You should do
You
that.
should. She would love that.
We'll name the sleigh after him. That'll be good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That
What's
sounds
their
good.
last name? Claw-E?
I don't remember. It's been thousands of years.
Thousands of years.
Lost in memory.
Elves only live 700 years, and I'm only 100.
Wow.
You got a ways to go. Maybe that's why you forget stuff. You're
Yeah.
still young.
I
A young
think-
whippersnapper.
I think I'm maturing quickly.
A ginger snapper.
Ginger. I love gingerbread cookies.
That's no surprise.
I would have this again by the fireplace, or with my Christmas dinner.
And your duck friend.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this wine will last for a long time, but it's really good right now. I think if you open it up and let it
Yes.
get some air for a few
Yes.
hours, this wine will just be perfect.
Yes, and that's important because, like you mentioned, sometimes you're not always a good boy or girl or duck or whatever. You need to lay some wine down and put it away, and this one is a good one for that type of gift receiver.
Absolutely.
Yes. You gradually go up. You have like the immediate drink now. You've been pretty good. All the way up to you've been amazing. And in 10 years, I think you're going to be even more amazing.
But here's the thing, too. Let's say you weren't a very nice boy or girl.
You can put it away.
You put it away, and next year you can get it.
Yeah, you can do that.
There
Or
you
you can
go.
drink it now. I do that a lot.
We know.
Tinsel.
We know.
Tinsel.
It's good now.
It's very good now.
Yeah, I love it. I love all of these wines. And I know that Santa recommends them, and so does Poinsettia. And Poinsettia's really smart, and Santa's the smartest. And so you should get their wines that they recommend. And tastings, where we're at right now, not the North Pole. It's really warm here, but it's like 32 degrees.
I'm getting a little toasty.
I'm sweaty.
I know. Wine coolers in the North Pole have to have a heater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's true. But if you get them here, they are, if you buy all four at once, they're 15% off. And if you buy them just individually, they're 10% off. And so that's a really good gift.
We should be stocking up here for all the good boys and girls.
Well, you deliver them.
Absolutely.
So if you buy them, just call Santa. We have a direct line here at Tastings, and we can hook you up with Santa, and he'll deliver it for you.
And Tinsel might come along for the ride because she really likes going fast on the sleigh.
I do. I always go on the sleigh.
I'm just going to hang out here and have a glass of wine while you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boring. Anyway, so that's the wines for Merry Christmas. And I know that we have a phrase, a motto that we say every time. And I don't know, Santa, if you know it. Or Poinsettia, do you know it? I will say it. I will do it. Life is too short. All 700 years is too short, and thousands of years, to drink bad wine.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Merry
oh, oh.
Christmas. Do you think Santa will be mad that all the gifts are actually from Amazon and we don't make them anymore?
Man.
Okay,
Okay.
I can't get it. Poinsettia.
Whoa.
Ah, Christmas
Stop
disaster. Okay. It's not handmade.
All right. We're so lucky they hired us to play one of the Wednesday or Friday nights here at the tasting.
We've been
let's-
practicing.
Yeah.
We absolutely.
We're
so-
good. We're good. We're good.
Let's do this. All right. Here we go.
Okay.